everybody and welcome back to Pure Power Panda. Today I have a DM haul for you. DM is a German drugstore and I like to go there very often, but I usually don't film that many hauls. And I think my last DM haul is a year ago, which is a really long time. And I went there yesterday and I bought a lot of stuff and I thought, you know what, this time I'll do a video. I know a lot of you guys actually enjoy my German drugstore hauls and that's why I thought, you know what, I'll do one for you today. Yeah, and just a quick side note, whenever I go there, I really try to find cruelty-free cosmetics and household products. I usually go in there with an app on my phone, which is called Animal Liberty, and you just enter like the brand or the product and it shows you the different labels they have. So they have a label for vegan cosmetics, for cruelty-free cosmetics, and for cosmetics that do test on animals, and that is actually really helpful. And whatever I cannot find on this app, I just Google on my phone while I'm in the store. It does take a little more time, but at least I know what I'm buying. Yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing I picked up is this shower gel because I needed a shower gel, and I was looking through the aisle and this one like caught my eye right away because the packaging is so different. And there were 3 other scents. So this one is mango, and then there was peppermint and tea tree, I believe. There was one with lemon and also another one with vanilla and strawberry, I think, and they all smelled awesome. And I wanted to get my phone and check on the app if this is cruelty-free or not. But then I realized that this is actually a vegan brand and it's like all natural ingredients, and that just made me really happy. If you ever find this brand, it's called Original Source. You definitely have to give it a good smell because it smells delicious. It smells like something you can eat. By the way, just to clarify things, vegan cosmetics and cruelty-free cosmetics are not the same thing. Cruelty-free just means that a product has not been tested on animals, whereas vegan also means that the product doesn't contain any animal products. And FYI, this haul is very random because I'm just pulling stuff out from a bag, which is here by my feet. Which means that it's like not sorted in categories. So right here I have a seasoning mix for potatoes. It's by the organic brand Alnatura, and this one is with rosemary and garlic. There's also thyme in there and pepper and whatnot. Like, it's a really delicious sounding mix just for potatoes, and since I've been loving potatoes so much lately, I decided to get one. And then I picked up these super fluffy socks. These are really comfortable. They're like almost like a pillow, and they're a bit longer, and they have these really cool colors. It's almost neon colors, and it really reminded me of the 90s, and that's why I wanted to get those. I wear fluffy socks all the time, but in the winter time they are a necessity. I just need fluffy socks in the winter time. I also picked up some tights because I just needed some, and these are just really basic tights. They cost €1.25, but I think DM really makes a good quality tights. They have different types of them. So they have the ones that are a little bit thicker, and these are just the normal ones. That's just the place I usually get them from, and yeah. Alrighty, so this is the only thing I have already opened and tried from this haul, and this is a tea, and it's by the brand Teekanne, and it's a caramel apple pie tea. Usually when I buy tea, I sniff on the packaging because I think like that's a good sign if the tea is gonna be good or not, because if it doesn't smell through the packaging, like sometimes it's just a boring tea. Like, that's my opinion. But this one did not smell through the packaging at all, and even when you take out the tea bag and you sniff on the tea bag, it doesn't really smell like anything. But then when you brew it and you have it ready, it just tastes so delicious. It's like the best Christmas tea ever, and I hope it's not just a Christmas tea, but something they're gonna have all year long because it's so delicious. And then I also got these plastic scrunchies. They look like phone cords, and they are like a dupe from those that are called invisibobble. I think that's what they're called. With this brand, it's the M brand, which is called Ebelin, and with this one you get actually 3 in 1 packaging. I think the colors on these are really cute, and they're really like suitable for the Christmas season. I have actually never tried them before, but apparently if you use those, they're not gonna make any dents into your hair. You know, when you have a ponytail and you wear it like for 3 hours and then later you have this ugly dent. So apparently these don't do that, so I really wanted to see myself and give them a try, so that's why I bought this pack. And I guess there's not really a big difference between the cheap ones and the original ones, since it's just plastic in a circle. And then I also decided to give Dp2 mascara another try. P2 is one of those really affordable drugstore brands, and they make really nice makeup, but I don't think it always has the best quality. And recently I bought one of their mascaras because the one I'm using right now is by Max Factor, and it's actually my favorite one, but Max Factor tests on animals, whereas P2 doesn't do that. Now, this one I have bought before, and if you are a vegan and you love Nutella, you definitely have to get this one because this is the perfect vegan alternative to Nutella. It's also a chocolate bread spread, but it's only made from dark chocolate, which means it doesn't contain any milk or milk powder or anything of the like. So it's all vegan, and it even says on the packaging that it's vegan. And it's really delicious. Like, you wouldn't think it could be that good, but if you have this in the morning on like a warm bread with a coffee, it's just delicious. I also got this large box of multivitamins. I always get these because they're really affordable. You have a lot of them in there, like a lot of different vitamins, and it contains 100% of the amount of vitamin B12 you need throughout one day. So that is great. Because as you know, vegans and vegetarians are supposed to take B12. I don't fully believe in it. I think if you eat a lot of like organic foods from the ground, from good soil, you're supposed to actually get enough B12. But since I don't always buy organic foods, and since you never know how good the quality of the soil that the food has been growing on is, it might be a good idea to just take a few supplements every now and then. I also got a hair product. I'm usually not a big fan of hair products because I just hate the way they feel in my hair, but I do like dry shampoo, and I really like the Batiste dry shampoos, and I was so surprised to see that they're actually vegan and that they don't test on animals, and it even says it here on the packaging right here. And I thought that's really good news because I really didn't expect this company to be vegan. Like I said, I have tested their products in the past, but I've never really tried this one because this one is for brown hair. You know, sometimes when you use dry shampoos, they kind of leave this gray shadow on your hair or this white shadow, like it just doesn't look nice. But this one is actually slightly colored, and this one is for brown hair, so apparently it gives off like a tiny bit of color so you don't get this weird dust on your hair. Now here's a little more food, and these are spaghetti, but not just regular spaghettis. They're actually made from spelt, and this is actually my favorite type of spaghetti to eat, not just because I think the flavor is a lot better than with natural spaghetti or pasta, but also because they're so much higher in protein, and they also make me feel a lot fuller for a lot longer time. So if you've never tested spelt spaghetti, you definitely have to try them. I also needed a fabric softener, but when I was in there and I was checking the app on my phone, I realized that almost all common brands actually test their product on animals, which was really unfortunate. But then I discovered that the drugstore own brand, which is called Denk Mit, doesn't test on animals, so I picked up this one, and it's called Oriental Touch. It smelled nice, so I decided to get it. And just on a side note, if you ever go into a DM and you're looking for cruelty-free products, almost all of their store-owned brands, like the ebelin and like this one, the Denk Mit, which is like their line for like household products, all of those are cruelty-free. Speaking of household products, I also discovered that my DM now carries Method soap. If you're from the States or North America, you know this brand because I know over there it's really popular. I got so excited when I saw that they're selling this brand now too, and I already opened it while I was filming it, the German version of this video. And this one is with pink grapefruit, and it's so delicious. Like, it's a really intense grapefruit scent. Grapefruit scents are actually really great to have in the kitchen because, for example, when you're cutting an onion and you have that onion or garlic smell on your hand, a grapefruit soap usually just covers that smell. So that's really great to have in the kitchen. I also checked like in their cleaning section where they have like all of the cleaning products if they have more method products, but unfortunately for now they're only carrying the hand soaps, but that's okay. I also picked up my favorite hair scrunchie of all time. You get this in a pack of 3 and it only costs €1.95, and they're really big and they stretch very far and they're like super comfortable and they are like really gentle to the hair. They barely leave any marks on the hair. If you're looking for comfortable big scrunchies for the hair, get these ones. They're awesome and they have them in several colors, not just in brown. I also got these tiny elastics for the hair. They are clear, and these are the ones you use, you know, when you're braiding your hair or you're doing like fancy hairstyles, which I never do, but I thought, you know, if I ever want to do like a cool hairstyle with braids or stuff, then at least I will have that at home. I also got my favorite nail polish remover, which is also by the store-owned brand Ebelin, and this is one of those where you just stick your finger in and you just turn it and then the nail polish comes off. This is for really lazy people who don't have a lot of time when they're doing their nails. I know this is not the most gentle way to remove nail polish because you're basically dipping your entire finger into nail polish remover, but I think this actually works best and the fastest and it's the most effective, so I always get it. So this was my German drugstore haul. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. That makes me really happy, and yeah, I wish you a wonderful day and I'll see you in my next video.
Everybody's smiling while we decorate the tree.